Hello there folks, and how is it going? And welcome back to another video. We are at the airport in Lisbon and an adventure is about to begin. An adventure that I never thought would ever happen, but always wished, dreamt and hoped would happen. But here it is today, happening. I can't get over it. It's going to be awesome. So let's begin. So we have made it through security and we are in Lisbon airport, as I mentioned, for the first leg of our journey. We fly from Lisbon to Madrid, and then from Madrid it's a long haul, but let's get to Madrid first.
On behalf of Brussels Airlines.
So while I wait for my gate here in Lisbon, I have about 45 minutes to make my connection flight in Madrid, and it's gonna be a race, so fingers crossed I make it. I asked the guy at check-in here if I could sit at the front of the plane so I could be first off the plane, so he did do that, so fair play to that guy, whoever you are, thank you. But for now we will wait, get to Madrid, and then the race is on. I made a 45-minute transfer in about 6. I feel like Winston Wolf. Sound of the wolf. Yup. Well, can you believe that journey we just had? 13 and a half hours. We are here in Santiago in Chile, and the adventure is truly underway. That was some journey into the landing. Wow, holy moly, them views were incredible. So I'm on my way to get my bag at the minute and then go through customs and all that kind of fun stuff. So let's get all that red tape out of the way. Well, we have made it through the rigmarole of customs and getting my bag. So it actually arrived, which is great news. I am on the way over now to meet up with some of the people from the tour, and all shall be well. So let's keep our fingers crossed, but now I'm going to toy with the idea of getting Starbucks, so let's see how we get on. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. It's lovely and warm, which is surprising, because I'm dressed for like winter and tracksuit bottoms. But nonetheless, we have landed and the adventure can truly begin. One more flight to Punta Arenas, and that's where I'm heading to now, Terminal 1, to get that flight. Punta Arenas. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't think I am. But we have landed, and I am out on a mission to find somewhere for us to eat. What a journey it has been. A long haul, folks, a long haul. I think that's the longest. That Madrid to Santiago flight was probably the longest direct long haul flight that I've done in years. And I'm feeling it, but nonetheless, beautiful, beautiful little town here that we're in. I suppose it's also worth noting why I am here. I never thought about saying that either. So obviously at this stage now, probably most of you know that I work with Brendan, and we are here on a workshop, like I have done in the past couple of years with the workshops. I am super excited to be down here and doing a workshop. It's just incredible, like it's incredible. I am so excited, and we were talking about it in the room. I have to share a room with Brendan, which I'm less excited about, but we were talking about it in the room before I came out, and it sounds awesome. It's going to be really awesome. so I just need to figure out how to cross the road without getting knocked down. But anyways, that's why I am here, is to do a workshop, and everybody's super cool, super nice, so it's gonna be really awesome. So heading back, gather the troops, and then we go eat. Good morning from day one here in our Patagonia adventure. We have made it to our first photo location, which is just a lovely pier here in Punta Arenas. I love saying that, and I really hope I'm saying it right, because it would be weird if I wasn't. This pier here kind of stretches off into the river, I guess is what it is. Supposedly a very historical pier. I don't know. I will Google it and potentially put it up on the screen if I remember. But it is wonderful and not as cold as I was expecting. So now I feel quite overdressed. But everybody is getting set up. There is an absolutely incredible light over here on where the sun is coming up. So everybody's getting set up and ready to shoot. And we are here in Punta Arenas, shooting some beautiful, beautiful pier fun times. Let's get going. The sky behind us is absolutely incredible. It is so beautiful, and everybody is having a wonderful time here. Piers offer such wonderful photographic opportunities, but the main thing I wanted to say is that I really love getting the opportunity to hang out with photographers in this regard, because everybody interprets the scene and sees such different things throughout the scene. I'm standing here, there's like two people already down on the beach, there's people further down, and it all comes down to just what catches your eye in that very moment. And that's one thing that you always need to learn to adhere to and stop, is that it's like, oh, what was that? Point the camera, take a picture. And then when you feel like you've done a good enough job, you move on then and start exploring. But so for now, I've got this really, really nice looking frame lined up, and then I'm going to take this shot and then possibly join everybody on the beach and see if we can capture some of this light in the sky, because it is like gorgeous. Welcome, friends, to the ASMR Photography Studio, and welcome to the first photography session of this grand adventure to Patagonia. And wow, 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 such a beautiful, beautiful spot. A wonderful pier, absolutely gorgeous light on the horizon. It was simply incredible. One of the wonderful things about being in a location like this and using a pier as a wonderful leading line and foreground is it enables you to take advantage of vanishing points and angles that you can use to bring your eye through the frame, and that's ultimately what I tried to achieve. I did wander around and play with different angles of the pier. I also used my 100 to 400 to really punch in and capture some very unique scenes. With the sky, it was just pure fire. This last image in that set is just, oh, I absolutely love it. And also, one of the beautiful things of using your 100 to 400 is it enables you to really hone in and find these beautiful abstract scenes. You all know now at this stage, I hope, that I really love my 100 to 400 lens, and seeing the reflections in the glass of that fiery sky in this wonderful building really caught my eye, and I had no choice but to take a good photograph of it. Super duper happy with how all of this has turned out. Well, I do love a good pier, and holy moly, talk about good days, our first days. That is gorgeous. That light was just insane. Sky was just fire, total fire. So wow, I really hope those pictures turned out well. So I'm gonna head down onto the beach now and see if I can get a nice picture of the pier as the light hits it from the side. So let's head down there. There's a good few people down here as well, so it's really, really nice. Everybody's super cool and having a blast. But with light like that, I suppose you can't really complain. But so onwards we go. Magic.
I don't know if it's worth it though.
Your shoes are higher than mine.
I don't have
Mine
my
actually don't
waterproof.
feel wet though, they just feel cold. I just got water on my ankle. So I think I'm actually not bad. Tide's coming in quick, as my boots learn. I'll probably get my camera gear out.
While the water seeps its way through Brendan's shoes, I managed to set up my tripod and find this beautiful composition. I love this picture. As I stood there, one of the things that really caught my eye was just how active the birds were in the sky. And it got me to thinking, I wonder if I could use different exposures and different shutter speeds to create a more dynamic image. And that's ultimately what I set out to do for this final image. This image is a blend of, I think it was about 4 different pictures, one for the water, one for the sky and the pier, and then 2 more then for the birds in flight. As you can tell throughout the frame, some of the birds are ever so slightly blurred and some of them are frozen, and I wanted to try and create that because for me I really feel like it adds this beautiful extra layer of dynamism in the frame for what otherwise, as beautiful as it is, for really kind of a bit boring if the birds are just sitting around doing nothing and you're like, come on guys, can you at least fly or do something? So I was delighted to capture these birds in different motion states and then bring it all together to create this final image. Super duper happy with how this turned out. And of course that side light is just so beautiful. Wonderful. And of course, who can deny a straight down the pier kind of image? And I think pretty much everybody went and photographed this particular vantage point because it's a classic for a reason. The leading lines, the vanishing point, the way it just leads out into that horizon is just absolutely wonderful. Definitely worth getting your feet wet for. Super happy with how this one turned out. Beautiful detail all over the place and a wonderful, wonderful frame that I'm sure everybody on the trip who captured is equally just as happy with it. Beautiful. Well, what an absolutely marvelous morning that was. I really feel like I got some nice photographs, which is wonderful. So I'm going to leave the video here for you folks, because that was a long travel day yesterday, and then today I wanted to try and end it with some nice photographs for you, and then the real adventure shall begin, because today we're heading back to have some breakfast right now, and then we are getting on our transport and we are then heading into the mountains, and so we'll be starting fresh from that, which is going to be so awesome. So I'm really looking forward to that. But I will leave it here for you now, and just say welcome to Patagonia. Well, welcome. I am super duper excited. You have no idea. So, as always, folks, if you did like the video, then please do hit that like button. And if you fancy following along for more of this Patagonian adventure, then by all means hit that subscribe button. And I will see you on the next one. Take it easy, everybody. Cheers.